Today I'm going to show you how to use your elastic band launchers. This is the elastic band launcher. You'll notice that it's got two pieces of wood. It's got a protractor that's mounted there, and there's a bolt through it with a wing nut on the end. On the side of the pieces of wood, you also notice that there's a line on them, and that's going to help you indicate what angle you're using. So in order to use the launcher, you first need to loosen the wing nut. The two pieces of wood will then be able to slide past each other, and I can use the protractor and the line underneath it to set the angle that I'm going to shoot my elastic band at. So for today I'm going to choose to use this angle here, 110 degrees. So I set it up, and in order to lock it down I need to use the wing nut and tighten it down. So when that's tight, you've now got a launcher that you can stand up and use. So now that you're ready to launch your elastic band, you need to be aware there's another feature of this launcher that is here, and that's a scale that's written on the top of the launcher. You should start with one up at the top and go as low as the scale is marked on the back of the launcher. These are in centimeter increments. What you'll see is at the front of the launcher there's a little hook for you to put the elastic band into, and every time you launch the elastic band you need to make sure that you know how far you've pulled it back, otherwise your data won't be useful at all. So in this case I'm pulling it back to 9 centimeters, and I'm going to release the elastic band, and then I'll have to go and measure how far it went. Okay, so I'd like to show you how to measure your shots with the elastic band. The biggest thing about this is you want to make sure you're consistent. So if you're going to measure from the back of your launcher, always measure from the back. If you're going to measure from the front, always measure from the front. It's a good idea to set something up that you can always bring your launcher back to, so you're a little more consistent. So in this case I'm using the back edge of the table here. So I've just made this shot, which admittedly wouldn't be a very good one. So I'm going to take my meter stick, my ruler, and I'm going to measure from the back edge of my launcher every single time. So I've got obviously 100 centimeters, and in order to make sure that I've accurately measured, I'm going to just slide this over so that it's close to my elastic band. I can put a finger right here, or if you want to use a pencil you could do that, just into the pencil. So I've gone 100 centimeters, and I am going to measure to the front edge of my elastic band. Again, that's a choice that's up to you. I'll let you decide how you want to do that. So the back edge, the furthest part of my elastic band, is at 15.3 centimeters right now. I have to add that to the 100 centimeters I had before. That would give me a total of 115.3 centimeters. You should be as accurate as you possibly can, so use those millimeters to make sure that you're collecting good data.